So the camera said something about low light enabling some feature that might indicate that the lighting is not great, but we'll see how it turns out. I've just been driving shortly, I guess the same day. It's still the same day as the last video. I don't know how to say it. I shot footage for a video already today, and this is probably not going to be in that one, so but I haven't made it yet, so whatever. It's in the future there will be 2 videos from the same day, probably. But I don't know, I just wanted to say I've been in a really good headspace. I got sent a load. I was kind of in a holding pattern in a crowded state where there was, I think, trouble getting us loads. But I got a load. It was kind of at an awkward time of day. It was like I was supposed to be there. They wanted me there at 3:30, but they gave me notice of it like 20 minutes before, and I was I was not exactly in a mobile state. Because the lot I was sitting in didn't want us running or didn't want us idling, so I was sitting up in the front of the cab because I could have the windows down, and there was a breeze, so the back was a lot hotter than the front. And I was wearing shorts, and I had no shoes on. I was barefoot because it was hot. And fortunately, I had rolled up all the tarps and put everything away, so I didn't have to do that. But it still took me a little bit they don't want us doing work with shorts, so I had to change into pants and get my work boots on and just get ready to move. Well, my sunshade was up and everything I could do to make more shade in the truck. So anyways, it took me a few minutes to get ready and get moving. But I got there, and it was the closest to an actual drop-in hook that I've had. Literally dropped the trailer right beside the trailer I was picking up, which I think was a bit of fortune in my favor. And it was a nice, like, it was a super tight lot, but there was this one space that was a nice, easy straight back, and that's what I got. So, I didn't realize that the trailer beside me, where I was parking, was actually the one I was picking up until after I had parked, and then it was great. It was amazing that it saved me from walking a bunch, because I had to transfer the dunnage with what we call the wood. I have some 4x4s on the back of the trailer that I needed to get off from the trailer I was dropping and put it onto the trailer I'm picking up, because I needed to take it with me. So it saved me some walking as I transferred that over, and then it was real easy. They didn't even want me to put straps on or anything. They forbid me from doing anything to the load. They have it secured the way they want, and they're concerned that if I put more straps on, I'll damage their paint. The paint job it's like some manufactured truck beds. And it's going from, I picked up in Reading, Pennsylvania. It's going to near Columbus, Ohio. And hopefully, I think Ohio's pretty good for getting freight, usually. I'm not sure if it's that way for flatbed, but probably. We'll see. See where we go from there. But I was just, I guess, the drive was nice. It's been nice. I think I'm on like a Pennsylvania Turnpike or something like that, and the time of day, normally this would be an awkward time of day to find parking. It's pretty late. I think it's almost 9 o'clock. But it's still light out, so it was still nice to drive. The roads were pretty clear. There was some traffic on it, but not enough to slow me down any, really. And it kept running through really nice, and there was a little bit of sun in my eyes a couple of times, but not too bad. And pretty nice drive overall, pretty nice area to be driving through, and I was in a really good headspace, just really positive and confident and in the right spot and moving in the right direction, and I'm just feeling really good about where I'm at and thinking about progressing forward with making more of these videos and trying to progress into what I really want to get around to, trying to make more substance about, I don't know, things I think about. But I think, I guess the way to describe it is like a vision for the future that I think is hopeful, and maybe I hope would be helpful for some people. I guess I'll get in. I've been thinking a lot about it, and try to find space and time to get those start that process. It's a little daunting. I'm not sure exactly where to start or how to get that going, like how to, I don't know, be in the same place. I don't even know who might be interested in videos like that, but I'm hoping there's somebody out there that is interested in a more positive vision of the future. But it's not an easy vision. I think there's a lot of work for us to do, but I think I'm very hopeful of what we might help to build and what we might become. And then there's sort of a thread of, who am I to be talking about things like this? Well, I don't know. I'm just a normal person, but I think, let me see if I can put the words back together. Sometimes I get the words in my head, but then I lose them. But I think what I was thinking today was to try to grow, to be good, to learn to be good, to learn to be wise, and to learn to be powerful. I think we can do that in our own way. I think that's what we need to do if we want the world to be the way we want, or that to even be a good thing. So that's the thing. Be good, learn to be good, learn to be wise, learn to be powerful. I think that's the mix. But that'll come later, I guess. I'm hoping to start that. But an indication of my headspace was the music I listened to, and for a while, the last couple of weeks, I haven't been listening to music much, which isn't bad. That's not really an indication of a bad headspace. Sometimes it feels too crowded to be listening to music. I have a lot I'm thinking about. But I listened to a playlist that I have that's kind of in order. It's a positive, like victorious kind of playlist. It's I call it Legendary, and I'm not always in the headspace where that's appropriate, but I was today. And it felt good. So things seem to be moving in the right direction. We'll try to keep that up and keep it going. Hopefully I can learn to communicate better and bring at least a few people along for a positive forward momentum in our life, hopefully. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up for now and see how we do tomorrow, and see y'all later.